All right, coming to you from Summer Duck, Virginia. And today I'd like to talk about the issue of racism in what is known as soccer in the USA and football and to the rest of the world, basically. I'm a Tottenham fan. I follow Tottenham. I've followed Tottenham for a long time, and it comes up many times, many times in professional football is what I like to call it. I am not a fan of the other football that the USA is a big fan of. I'm just not a big fan of it anymore. I used to be. Um, Living in the DC area, I grew up as a Redskin fan and watching them play, uh, watching them go from a great winning team to a team in the toilet team. Watching an owner totally destroy a team is heartbreaking. Um, so I switched over to world football, which is soccer in the United States, but world football, and I love world football. I love watching Tottenham play. I love watching any team play. Really, I love the sport. It's a great sport. I played it as a kid, um, so I really like the sport, and I want to get into this racism issue. Tottenham just had a player um, try to make a joke, and I get it. It was towards an Asian player, towards our captain of our team, Sonny, and although it wasn't that bad, it's still racist, and I don't believe any sport um, has a place for racism in it. And we saw, I mean, come on, dude, really? Um, we were taking knees before every game a couple of years ago to get racism out of the sport. You were part of the team then. You were taking a knee. And I know you were just trying to be funny, but I get it. And maybe that's a lot of the things that people bring race into trying to be funny, or ethnicity trying to be funny. There's just no place for it in the sport anymore. But Rodrigo Betancor and Sonny have since spoken, and it's a wash. Basically it's a wash. Sonny understands. He's a good guy. I mean, Sonny's a good guy. He's not going to make a big deal of it. He's not going to cancel him. He's not going to have him kicked off the team. He's Betancourt's a good player. He plays for his country team, and I'm sure with the Copa America starting, Uruguay's in it, Betancourt's on the team. I'm sure it's probably going to come up during those games about that incident. I, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine with it coming up, but come on, guys, you really, really, really got to watch what you're saying when you're doing these interviews in your home countries, abroad, whatever. Especially when you're talking about your own teammate and your captain. I mean, you got to have better sense than that. Um, this is all I'm going to say about this. There's just no place for it. There's no place for racism anywhere in the world. Doesn't matter if it's in sports or in life. There's just no place for racism. I mean, um, it's something I grew up against racism. Um, I was never a person that didn't like a certain group of people or anything like that. I got along with everybody. I was friends with everybody, still am. I still get along with everybody, still friends with everybody. I understand everybody has a different background, a different bringing up, a different heritage, and I accept that. Now, I wish it was the reverse because I grew up in the South. I grew up in Virginia. My mother's from Georgia. My father's from West Virginia. And to see all of what's happening in America with the taking down of statues that represent the South, um, the flag, and all that, it's heritage. It's not racism. These guys fought for what they believed in. That's all it is. You know, you can't cancel them out for that. I do understand that racism and all that is bad, but to totally cancel out a culture, which is what they're trying to do here in the United States. They're basically trying to cancel out an entire culture, which is ridiculous. I mean, it really is. I mean, I get it. Some things trigger people, but come on, a statue in a park is really going to trigger you? Didn't trigger you before. Now all of a sudden you're triggered by it? I don't think so. I think it's all political. I think it's all a bunch of garbage. It's history. Keyword there, history. It's history. That's all it is history. It's done. It's over. It's the past. Let's get on with our lives. Let's try not to cancel people out. See folks for who they are, for what they are. We can all be brothers in arms, and that's the way I look at it. We can all be brothers in arms, and we should be. We should lift each other up every day, no matter the color of your skin, no matter your religion, no matter your race, religion, what country you're from. It doesn't matter. You know, it just doesn't matter at all. Lift each other up. That's my message. Let's lift each other up. That's the way we should be doing this. We shouldn't have to even talk about this, to be honest with you. This is ridiculous. That in this day and age, especially footballers, after they went through a couple of seasons and still kneel before games. What, did you not know what you were kneeling for? Doubt it. I'm pretty sure they told you. Let's just get on with it. Now this is in the past. The two players have exchanged, and I think let's move on. It was dumb. It was a dumb error. It was a dumb mistake. I'm not saying that you should, I don't know. I'm not saying you should be forgiven for it, but I'm also saying you shouldn't be canceled for it. I think that, you've apologized, you've moved on. I get it. Let's move on. But also use your head from here on out. Be a professional. That's what you are. You're being paid to be a professional, so be a professional. That's all I'm going to say about this issue. More on Tottenham later. I'm going to start doing more content on my YouTube page. Please like and subscribe. I really love Tottenham football. I follow Tottenham football. I follow all the transfer rumors. I follow all the Tottenham news that comes up. So I'm going to be posting a lot more content on my YouTube channel about Tottenham, about their transfer targets, who they're going after, the rumors of who they're trying to pick up, who's going to be released, that type of stuff. I'm going to put it all out there on my page. Like I said, big Tottenham fan. Love Tottenham. Always. I've been a Tottenham fan for over 10 years now. I've been following Tottenham for a long time. I just love the sport. I love the game. I love the team. And come on, you Spurs.